Okay, so let's start the class. I'm sharing the screen. Okay, so we are doing a database in the last class. We'll continue with that only. Let's take a notepad here. And with the SQL queries that we have left with, and after that, we'll see how to use that in the application also. So we'll just see the some commands like alter. So for using the alter modify command, first we need to create the table. So what we'll do, we'll open that database first. So we'll connect it here. So in the databases, we'll write down here new query. So this new query has to be fired in the IIT database. So first what I will do, I will create table, and the table name, I will get that table name. So I'm creating a table with, suppose, a name test. Okay, so test ID I'm providing. Then I'm writing a duration that is also integer. Then test name will be there. Now the varchar type. Okay, and we'll make this one as primary key. Yeah, simply I will execute this query here. See, command has successfully completed. So I'll just copy it from here and I'll paste it here. So we wanted to see the modification one. So for that purpose only we are creating this table. We will not enter any data into this. Okay. So SQL queries. Second. So this is the second part. So what we can do here, that we can first we need to see this table. So we can use the select command. Select all from the table name. That was the table name is from here we can see the table names. So I'll open the IIT one this, and if I go to the tables here, you can see the table name test we have created here. Test. So we'll write down here test. You will see this table has been created. If you open it here from here, you can go to the columns. You can see the columns. Three columns we have made. First one is integer, second one integer, and the test name is in varchar type. So duration one, I wanted to change it from integer to varchar type. So I want the duration to not to be into the integer form. It should be in the varchar form. So for that, what I will write down here, alter, then the table name, test. Okay. Then basically we write this into a different format also. Okay. So there is a format that will follow here in order to do that. So let's follow that. Then alter table name, then column name. Okay. So the syntax is in this way. Like we wanted to alter this. So for altering it, we need to have means the basic information about this column. So just we need to if we wanted to do this modification, then we'll need this. Then we need to write an alter table name. So we write down here alter table name. Then again we need to write down the alter again alter. Then we write down column, then column name. Okay. Then column alter column name, and then new data type. So column name is duration, and the new data type is varchar. Okay. Okay. See, command is successfully executed. So I'll just copy this from here and put it here. Okay, so once you are here, what we do here, we just delete this from here. And if I just refresh this, and if you go to the columns and you check it, you can see the duration is now varchar 50. Okay. So if I scroll it little to this side, duration is now varchar 50 type. So you can say. So that means it has been modified. Okay. So alter command has worked for this. Okay. So alter command can also be used with a delete command also. Okay. Or we can delete the particular column also. So there are a lot of ways of using the alter command. For adding data, we have done already with add keyword, and you can we have done the modification also here. So in the structure we have, there is a drop command. Okay. So drop command can also be used in order to remove one of them. Okay. So if I wanted to remove, suppose the test name, so what I will do here, I'll write down the alter command again, then again the table, then the table name. So alter table name. Okay. Then there is a drop command. What does the drop command does? Let me write it here. Drop command will delete the structure of the table also. Means in delete we have seen that the structure of the table remains, means the column names remains, like in this one, like I have fired this column name will remain, but the data will be lost. But drop will delete these also. Okay. So we'll see how to do that. Then we'll write down the column keyword, then the column name which we wanted to drop. Suppose I wanted to drop the test name. Drop means this test name column will be gone. Whole column will be gone. This test name. Okay. Then the this thing. So let's execute and see. So see, command executed successfully. Okay. So let me copy this from here and let me write it down. This command delete will delete all the delete the columns also. Okay. I'm putting it here. So you need to fire this query. Once you fire it, this will happen. Okay. So once it is, this is done, alter is done. So let's check it from here. Let us refresh this and see. So if you refresh, you can see only two columns are left. Okay, we can also fire the command select all from test. So by execute, you can see only two columns are there, test ID and duration. So third one is gone. Okay. So you can even drop. So drop and delete, there are two differences. Delete deletes the data, and drop drops the column name. And if you drop the table, the whole table will be lost. Okay, and it cannot be retrieved back. So always remember this. Okay. So there is a command in order to verify that whether the column has been deleted or not. there is a command that is known as exec. We can use it. So we can exec command is used. Okay. So and then there is sp underscore. Okay. So sp stands for stored procedure. Okay. There is a already command which is already there defined before, that is with the name sp. Okay. Then you write on dbo, that is database object. Okay. Then the table name. So table name was test. So this we need to mention here. We mention this and it will run this query here. So you can say it will give this command will help is for the verification process. You can see test user table, see the created date, time, everything is given, and you see test ID is left, integer type, length is 4. You can see all the description and the duration. Only 2 columns are left. Okay, so it is showing you. Okay, it is showing you what has been done in your table. Everything about the table. There is a primary key also in your table. Unique, that is test ID that you have created. So it is showing every detail, minute details of your table. So just copy this command and I'll paste it here. This command is used to verify the table. Okay, and the table column is deleted or not. Okay. So alter this much only we will learn, because that is what we require from here in this, and we'll move to the other parts now. So we have other commands also. Just wanted to do this. So we wanted, now I will show you the drop command, proper drop command here. So we'll do it a drop command, because now I have done experiment on this table. So I wanted to drop this. Drop command will delete the table completely. Okay. Delete the structure of, the table completely. Drop one will delete the structure of the table completely. Okay. So let's see how to drop. So we'll drop this table only, test table only, because we have created this table. So drop command is very easy. You just need to write down the drop, then table, then the table name. Because this will drop the whole structure of the table. Means this table will be lost completely. So see the command executed successfully. Let me copy this from here. I'll put it here. Okay. And once we are done with this, now we can refresh it here and we can see. I refresh it here. So you can see inside the IIT, inside the tables, only 2 tables are left, faculty and teacher. The test table has been lost. Okay. So we can also use this command to check select all from test. So if test will not exist, it will give an invalid object in test. That means test is gone. It is no longer existing. Okay. That is why select command is not working. So these are some common commands which we need to use. There is one more command in order to check whether the table exists or not, that I told in again the last class also. DESC, if you write on DESC and then the table name, and this command then can be used. Okay, so DESC is not working. Let me check into the capital form. Maybe it is DESC. Okay, it is not working. So this command is not working in this version. In the previous version, it was supported, but in this version, they have removed it. Okay, so you can do this from here, and then we'll proceed to other part of this. So we'll go back to the application. I will open the Visual Studio again. These SQL queries you need to practice regularly. I'm directly opening the website too, which we were using. There are a few select commands which you need to use it. So there's a select command. And there are a lot of queries in the select command. So select command is one of the select all from. Okay. So we wanted to select the columns only without a duplicate value. So let's check the tables first for the duplicate data. If it is duplicate data is there, then we can check it. That is very commonly asked question. That is why I'm checking it. So I'm just checking the faculty table first. I will run and see. Yes, you can see there is a duplicate data of Saurabh here. Okay. So let's use this table only, faculty table. So we will. Okay, I'll write this query here. So there is a test. There is a keyword known as distinct. This command is used to remove the duplicate data from the table. Okay. This command is used to remove the duplicate data from the table. So that is a distinct keyword which we use it. Keyword is known as distinct. Okay. So always remember this because they mostly ask this query. Almost most of the time this is asked. Okay. So I'm just writing here again the query first here, and then I will write it there. So I'll write on here select. Suppose I'm writing the column name select. I will first write down the keyword that is this TINCT. Okay, select distinct. Then the column name that is name. Then I will write on from. Then I will write on the table name. Okay, so that is the format of writing it. Okay, test is gone. So we were looking for the faculty. So you can see, although we have three data in that table, but we are just getting two because we are removing the duplicate. So this keyword, distinct keyword, removes the duplicate value. Okay, removes duplicate value. Okay, so this helps to remove the duplicate value from this place. Okay, so remember this query also. So that is so select can be used in many ways. I told you this is few of the ways. Okay, and then there's a count function, top function, sum function. Okay, so I can I can write on here sum, and I will put the column name salary here, which was there in this from, and I will display as total sal total underscore salary. Okay, from the table name I will give it as faculty. So see, this is the total of all the employees' salary. Okay, are you getting? So you can do this like this way, or you can do if you are using sum, then you can use it like this to calculate the sum of the total of the column values. Then you can use select in many ways. Another way is if I wanted, suppose your company says that we need to increase everyone's salary, means we need to give the bonus to every employee in the form of 5,000 rupees this festive season. So what you will do? You will calculate it for that. You will calculate, you will put the salary plus 5,000 as whatever you want. Suppose Diwali salary or bonus. Okay, underscore salary. So the column name that will be displayed here will be bonus salary. But whatever the salary of the employee is, 5,000 will be added directly to everyone's. So you can see, okay. And if I wanted to display the name also, because I wanted to see who has got what salary, okay. And if you wanted to compare it also, you can display the salary column separately also. So I wanted to display the original salary and then the salary was C. So this is Saurabh. Saurabh's salary was 45,000 originally, and adding 5,000 this is 50,000. 45,000 again, this was duplicate data, so 50,000. Albert was this, and if you add this and this. So this way you can originally you can see actually this command select command only fetches the data. It does not make actual changes in the table. So this column has been created just for the temporary viewing. This is not permanent change in the table. Okay. So we can see this. I will show you that how to do that. So let me first paste this here. But if I go back to this place here and if I try to select all from then the table name, and if I get the table name here, that was faculty. So if I you see it has no original changes have been made. The original table is this. In the original table, the salary is the same. It doesn't matter. Select command is only used for means fetching the data and that for using that for the temporary basis, and then we can remove that. So there are a lot and lot of queries. Okay, what we needed is these much queries which you need to know and we need to work on that. Okay, so this need to be there, and then we need to move to the application portion here. So suppose this is a new page which I have created. So I wanted to insert table here. This will be 3, 4, and to this thing. So I'll go to the controls here, and then I can just bring the control. Now I'll go to the data controls now. So there is a grid view control here. Grid view control are basically used to see the data. In this, you can view the data. So what you can do, you can go to the choose data source first. First, you can format the table by using this. If you want whatever look you want, you can use it, apply here, and you click OK. So what is a grid view control? Grid view control shows the data dynamically. Like you must have visited the websites like IRCTC for booking the railway tickets and for the ticketing for the flight tickets also. The when you select the source and the destination and you see the changes in that, that is the grid view control. This is a dynamic table. Grid view control is a dynamic table which adjusts itself according to the number of columns in the database, means in the table. You don't have to mention the column names and the values and the number of columns. It can dynamically adjust according to your database. So for that, what you need to do, I'm telling you the automatic method, and then I will show you the source code method also later on. So choosing data source, you go to the choose data source first, go to the new data source. Okay, so you can see there are a lot of this. So you will have to select the SQL. Okay, so select SQL, then you click OK. Then we want a new connection. So you click new connection here. Click on new connection. New connection, what we require here is we require SQL Server. Okay, so I will continue with this. Okay, and we will take the server name. So click on. So this is taking a little time. So first we need to check which one we are using. So this is desktop 4bk.ph. So we'll go back to again that. I think this is SQL Express one. SQL Express, yes. So this is correct. Okay. Now what I will do, I will go to this from here, and then I will search for my database. So my database is IIT. Okay. I will click on test connection, wanted to test it. Test connection succeeded. Okay. So I'll click on OK. So once I click on OK, next button will become active. I will go to the next. It has selected the database. Now I will click here. So see faculty table. So you can see your tables here. You have only two tables in that database. If you see faculty. So I wanted to faculty to be added here. And these are the columns. If you wanted some specific columns, then you can do this, select them. But if you want all, you have to select this. So see the query is here. Okay. I'll go to the next. I can test my query before running this. So see, I've tested, I've got all the data. So that is correct. I will finish. I will click on finish. Okay. So see here, the table design has changed and database has been attached, but you cannot see the record. So once you run this application, then you will be able to see this record. This is a manual way. The other way we will do in the next class. So, okay, so there's some problem we have done here. Okay. Yes. Just a second, I need to go to the source of this new dot ASPX. Okay, the name of this file is wrong. Actually, what we have done here is new is actually a keyword, but we have okay, wait. Okay, I will do it this on that page because we have taken a wrong keyword here, so I need to delete this first. This table, I will just do it on the home page or on some other page. On the home page in this design only we can do this. We've already made so much, so here only I will add some column or I will just take some other page. Suppose I'm adding students, so let me do it here. This is what I will do. I will add here the columns. Going to the grid view control here, putting it here. Okay. So I'll go to this place here, go to new data source. I'll do it really quickly. So we have taken a lot of time. So I'll take SQL and we'll go to the new connection. And this process takes a little time. SQL Server is a little heavy software, so sometime it may happen that it depends on your processor speed also. But sometimes it takes time because there are a lot of things that is happening. So I can select my database that is here. Test the connection, test connection should succeed. If it is not succeeding, there is something wrong with the connection. Then next again. Then suppose I wanted to do this one only next, and then I'll test my query, and then here it is finished. And now I will run this application page, and I will see what happens. Let's run this and you can see here all your data is here. Okay, so if you add on that place, if I go and add on database here, okay, so in this only if I go and add something, like if I fire one insert query here and I insert some more rows, insert into the table name is equality. If I enter values, okay, in value suppose I'm writing here 35, then unknown as there, and salary there, and this, and then the designation is there. Sir, then there is address. So okay, so just adding this value from here, executing this query. See, one row is affected. Okay, so I've added one more record here. If I go to my again this application and if I again run it from here, so you can see the unroll record is also there. So previously it is not there. So see, this is a dynamic table. It will keep on increasing and it will keep on changing according to like whatever data you fill, and it will adjust by automatically by itself. Okay, so this is a grid view control. This is what you see. I told you, give an example of ISRTC or in bank when you just click on the duration and the loan and that becomes in a chart format. So that is the grid view control. Okay, so this is all what you need to do for today's class. So I will just share this file